Hey girl, hey, it's the Master Stylist and I'm back with another video. If you want to see how I did this nice fall color, then continue watching. Okay, so my girl hasn't been to me in a long time, in a couple years. Y'all might have seen her on my page before. I did a nice rose gold color on her. If I can find the picture, I'll definitely drop that for you, just so you guys can get a little, remembrance. Or if you're new here, show you what I'm talking about. So initially she wanted it shorter, not a pixie, but she usually get like a short bob, but she'll have like one side cut low or something like that. But sis got a man now, and he was like, don't cut it. So she was like, just give her a lob or a long bob. So this is what we're doing today. Always make sure that you're cutting in sections. I did not silk her out or anything first. Normally I would, and then sometimes when you silk it out, you can kind of not do it like this, but I prefer, especially with bobs, to always cut them in sections, unless I'm doing weave, and then that's different. But with real hair, you definitely want to take your time and make sure it's even and cutting in sections. So not going to bore you guys too much with the talking, but definitely continue watching this video. And I am doing the videos in more real time, not sped up, so you guys can see what's going on. Not trying to gatekeep, but keep in mind that some of my top secrets are some things that, I want my subscribers, and when I say subscribers, I mean people who pay to join the channel. You guys get to see other things or full formulas or things like that. And that's just because this is a business. I do YouTube because I like it, but I also get paid. So let's keep it a buck right here. So I'm just kind of framing the face a little bit. And now we're going to get started with color. Now, she actually booked a semi-permanent color, which, some of y'all call rinse. So what I'm doing today is totally not what was on the schedule, but I did have a little wiggle room. But I also told her that we couldn't, do a full head, which I kind of really almost did a full head anyway, because that's just me. So we're getting started with the lightening process and just making sure that I'm fully saturating all of the hair really well. She didn't tell me that she had, and I didn't ask because she's been coming to me. She's come to me a lot of times, and she's never colored her own hair or had color in her hair. So once I started putting the color on, and I noticed that the ends were just not lifting, I was a little upset because, for one, I could have used foils. And if I would have used foils, that would have helped it lift a little more. But the color that she wanted, she said she just wanted like some fall colors. She didn't really care exactly what it was. So what I had in mind, it kind of didn't work out that way because sis ain't tell me that she had been coloring her hair with box color. And she was like, oh, it's just box. Like, girl, that's the worst color to put in your hair, honey. I would have appreciated if you said you went to the salon, but box color, oh my God. So anyway, I'm applying the color, and I'm just in my head, I'm like, yes, this color finna be fire, which it did come out good anyway. But like I said, it just didn't. We had to figure something out and figure something out quick because, baby, my schedule was not, like this was not on my schedule at all. Because if she would have booked correctly and I had the time set aside, I actually could have lightened her ends first, then went back and did another process on the top, which is considered color correction. But again, this wasn't on the schedule, so and I couldn't do it. I be having a full schedule. Some days, it's been a little crazy lately, but this particular day, I just didn't have the space. But making sure, especially when you're using lightener, that you're working fast. This is sped up a little bit just for time's sake, but you got to make sure you're working fast. Like, you don't have time to be talking, stopping. Like, you got to continually just keep working. So this is it. And if you can see, the part towards her scalp is lighter and the ends are darker. So I was like, sis, I don't have time to do color correction today because it wasn't on my schedule. So I can give you a nice fall color, but I'm going to have to do like a two-tone color where I make the part close to her scalp darker, and then the ends we can do like a nice orange. So I had to fully customize this color. I did use fashion color, so this was some Joico color and a little bit of the Professional Manic Panic, and I can't remember the other brand that I used. Pravana, I believe, the Vivids. And so I did just do like a custom mix, some red, and I mixed some purple in there with the red just to give it like a deeper color. And then for the ends, I didn't have any orange, and I was like, what the hell? So y'all know yellow and red makes orange. So I had a whole bunch of yellow. And so I mixed the yellow and the red together, and that's what we did on the ends. So for the back, I just used the rest of the red that I had left over and just put that on just so that it'll have some color to it too, and it's just not like sandy brown or black hair, and then the rest is all nice. So that's what we did here. So for the rest of the hair, we're just gonna use that custom orange color that I whipped up in the back there. Because one thing about it, I know the color wheel. So if I don't have something, I definitely go back there and make it. And I do mostly a lot of fashion colors. I'm not a blonde specialist, but fashion colors, baby, I got this. So that's what we did. There, and I actually liked the way that it came out. Like, y'all gotta stop running to the store to get stuff. Like, if you got the primary colors and red, green, and yellow, I mean red, blue, and yellow, like, you can make so much with that. And if you have some white too, it's a done deal. You got everything you need. Okay, so after she processed, we did a shampoo, a steam treatment, and all of that. Put her in the dryer just for a little while, just to kind of dry out the roots. And I was spraying some of Kenra's blow dry spray on her hair. And now I'm just getting started with the blow dry process. Uh, just blow drying that hair out really, really well. I like to use the brush and concentrator method, and I like to use the comb. So I'm going to use both while I'm blow drying her. So just putting a little bit of main glaze on the ends. I mean, just a little bit, probably like a quarter size, not a quarter, a nickel size amount. I'll be lying if I said a dime because I'm a little heavy-handed sometimes, but definitely a nickel size amount. Don't worry about the color that's on her face. We're going to get that off. And I also sprayed some Kenra's dry oil, and that just helps to silk the hair out more as well. And it also just get those flyaways, help smooth those flyaways down while you're flat ironing, and gives the hair a nice hold without it being hard or stiff. Now the curler that I'm using, I love this curler. I found it on Amazon. I do have it actually, I'm sorry, linked in my Amazon, and it's listed under Hot Tools, and it's a inch and a quarter, I believe, and it makes the prettiest curls. It flat irons. I don't use it to press per se, but I will use it to style. I love a titanium flat iron when it comes to pressing, but her hair does not need to be like double pressed like that. If you can see, it's fairly wavy, so she didn't need all that like extra heat. And I'm just gonna go back in and get those ends clipped. She had a little bit of ends that just needed to come off that I didn't see when the hair was in its natural state. So just taking that off so that the hair is nice. It's easier for her to comb, manage at home, and it'll stay. Y'all let go of those ends, baby. No need to hold it on, because you know what's gonna happen when you get out the door. That hair gonna be so damn frizzy on the ends. Just let it go. So y'all, this is how it came out. This is the finished look. Sorry about my camera, but if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell to get notified for future uploads, and I will see you guys again for the next video.